Welcome. You have activated all systems. Deactivation is not an option. The end is where we begin.
Morgan's going to make it to Hoekster's going to roll out to his right. Misses the tackle, puts it deep.
Oh, look at this.
And complete to number 25.
Aaron
Down
rolling.
to 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown.
There you go.
Pinnacle. All day. Trying to
Run,
come
Brian,
back.
run.
Nope, there it is. They makes it in.
Boom. Boom.
There's Gillis Ross.
Yeah, oh my God. Goodness. Wow. One-handed, incredible.
That is one of the greatest catches I've ever seen.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and good evening from Dr. Charles Landis Stadium at Tolleson High School in Tolleson, Arizona. It's a warm, blustery evening. My name is Chris Klecka, and I'm joined here with my partner, Brian Beeler.
Good evening, Chris. How are you tonight?
Terrific. We're excited for this JV matchup between your Pinnacle Pioneers and the Tolleson Wolverines. Both these teams enter tonight's game with a 0-0 record. Neither has played. Tolleson's varsity played last week, Shadow Ridge, and lost 14-26. Their freshman team traveled to Pinnacle yesterday and lost 51-0. Pioneers dropped the hammer on them. Tonight's game, the captains for Pinnacle, number 8, Alex Lugo, number 10, Drew Varsano, number 33, Caden Cresswell, and number 52, Reed Klecka. And the captains are out on the field right now talking with the refs.
Yeah, it is blowing tonight across the field from west to east. The field is going north to south, and Pinnacle is sitting on the east side. And it's a hot wind, Chris. And we're exposed, so it's going to be a fun night.
It's a hot wind tonight. We're going to try to keep our rosters in our hands.
That's right. Yeah. Please.
Pinnacle's going to be in the white. Tolleson's going to be in the maroon and black.
If we start missing names or calls, that's because the papers have flown off. Check the weather right before we went on. It was 102, getting dark, and it should start cooling off a bit, but we'll probably stay in the 90s, high 90s through the game. As we go through the evening, we got a lot of great sponsors for Pinnacle football this year. I'll be reading those off as we go through. If you hear something you want to look further into, all of our sponsors are listed on the pinnaclefootball.com website under sponsors for your convenience. So you can click on to their logo. It'll take you directly to their website for further information. So again, if I say anything that piques your interest tonight, just go on to pinnaclefootball.com and you can find that sponsor.
Two minutes until game time. We'll run through the starting lineup for Pinnacle. On the offensive side, we've got number 10, Drew Varsano at quarterback. Number 8, Alex Lugo, who plays running back and receiver. The other 3 receivers, Tyler LaRue, Drew Postel, and Alonzo Gonzalez. And then across the offensive line, we've got number 65, Nolan Mink, Reed Dillon, Ian Morales, Carlos Rios, and Sam Schmidbauer. Brian, you want to cover the defense?
Sure do. And you can hear the crowd noise. We are sitting right in with the crowd tonight, so you're going to get a good feel for this game, folks at home. Starting with number 5, we got Gavin Hammond. He's a defensive back and linebacker. Carson Kimmerly is a defensive back. Number 9, Ryan Shipwood at linebacker. Phoenix Galvin, number 13, at defensive back. Michael Martin at defensive back and safety at number 24. Caden Cresswell, number 33, defensive back. Max Stepney, the linebacker, at number 49. our good friend Reed Kleka, offensive line and defensive line on the defense here. 55 is Vince Borquez, linebacker. 75 is Brady Boquist, offensive line and defensive line. And then 95 is Aiden Riley.
Would everybody please rise and gentlemen remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Just finished with the national anthem, as you probably just heard. Chris, we got a good team here. We've got a lot of people carrying over from the freshman team last year. Both you and I have sons playing on the defense. Chris has a son, Reed, playing linebacker tonight. I've got a stepson, Brady, who's playing defensive line. Should be pretty exciting.
Yeah, we're going to start with Pinnacle on offense. We don't know who won the toss, but Tolleson is going to kick off. Pinnacle will be receiving on the north end. Back to return the kickoff. It looks like we've got Deuce Postel and Alex Lugo.
That's correct. 8 is Alex, and 11 is Deuce, if you're watching at home.
Tolleson to kick from their own 40. And the officials blow it dead before we start.
Looks like maybe the ball moved off the tee before the kicker got to it. Looks like we're going to re-kick from the 40.
It's windy enough to do so. That was caught by the up man, Alonzo Gonzalez. They're going to try again. That ball looks to be out of bounds at about the 30, so the penalty flag comes in.
Yeah, that's going to present a nice opportunity for Pinnacle. They're going to start well forward into their own territory and close to Tolleson territory.
So Varsano's going to lead the offense out. Looks like they're going to put it at the 35 of Pinnacle, just off the right hash. Lugo in the backfield, 4 receiver set, 3 to the left. Varsano out of the pistol. Varsano with the give to Lugo off the left side. He's got room. close to a first down. Looks like he has it just across the 45-yard line of Pinnacle.
Yeah, Alex made a really nice first cut there, Chris. Really decisive first cut and run right up the middle. Excellent job there. Good play call. Nice, easy start.
Okay, Pinnacle back out again. This time 2 receivers to each side. Lugo remains in the backfield. Varsano still in the pistol. Varsano going to give it again to Lugo up the middle. Not as much running room this time. They faked the handoff to Tyler LaRue, but handed it to Lugo up the middle for a gain of 2. It's going to be 2nd and 8 from Pinnacle's 47.
Yeah, the wind is definitely strong enough tonight that they're going to think about their pass playing, but hopefully we will get some air in the ball tonight.
Yes, we've got trips out to the left again. Lugo remains in the backfield with Varsano. Officials are going to blow it dead. And number 75's got an equipment malfunction on the part of Tolleson. He's going to have to leave the field.
That's by Lemma for Tolleson.
Okay, looks like they're okay now. Varsano with the snap, back to pass. Being rushed, runs from the pocket. Varsano does a nice job eluding 3 defenders in the backfield and picks up 2, maybe 3 yards right at midfield.
Yeah, very impressive. He not only got some positive yardage, but protected the ball and protected himself by going down feet first on that slide. That was well executed. Good to get something out of that play that was definitely broken up.
Yeah, our right side of the line kind of broke down there. Okay, so we've got trips out to the left again. Close to the left hash. Varsano back to pass again. Quick pass. Ooh, tried to hit number 42, Gonzalez, just off his hands. Looked like a pretty good pass, Brian.
Yeah, that was catchable. You know, first pass jitters, but he definitely could have had that.
So Pinnacle with their first decision here, 4th and 5 at midfield. Looks like we're not hesitating.
Yeah,
Keeps the offense on the field.
That's right. We did not see anybody try to get on that field. It's just the offense.
Okay, so we're in a 5-wide set here. 3 to the right, 2 to the left. Varsano back to pass. Lets it fly. Looks for Lugo, and he's got it.
That's
It looks like a foot in. Yeah, ref calling it a catch at Tolleson's 24-yard line. Nice play, 26-yard gain from Varsano to Lugo.
Yeah, he caught that ball right as he was going out of bounds over his shoulder. Well thrown, excellent execution on the catch there.
Oh, great play by Lugo, keeping a foot in bounds,
Yep.
and he's in the backfield again. 3 to the right. And they give it to him up the middle. Good run. Looks like he picked up 5 or 6. Line with some nice blocking on that play. Yeah, they're going to give him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5 from the Tolleson 19. Pioneers in the red zone. Their customary pistol formation again. Lugo in the backfield. 2 receivers to each side. Sends Postel in motion. The give again. No, he fakes it to him. He's got Deuce out on the right. Nice pass and catch. Deuce takes it down to the Tolleson 8, and they're gonna give him a first.
Yeah, that was a swing pass, barely a forward pass. Deuce did a great job there catching that ball. He kind of tipped it up and then brought it down. Not only got control of it, but then got some good positive yards. He is we saw a lot of him last year, quarterback for the freshman team.
Yep.
He is very athletic.
Yeah, and I said the 8. They're actually on Tolleson's 14. Sends Deuce in motion again. Gives it to Lugo up the middle. Escapes a couple defenders, then goes down now at the 9. Another gain of about 5. Heavy dose of Lugo on this drive.
Heavy dose of Lugo and heavy dose of running up the middle. They are not afraid to attack that middle part.
Yep. Let's see, Tyson Muni's just checked out. Lugo remains in the backfield. extra blocker in behind the left tackle. Barsano to Lugo again, runs up the middle. Good push.
Yeah, it's going to be close to a first down there, I think.
What do you think, Brian, about the 5?
Yeah, it's going to be a little short.
Okay, 3rd and 1 from the Tolleson 5. Let's punch this in, boys.
We'll tell you, you're seeing a number 32 in the backfield. Unfortunately, we don't have that number named. We'll try to find that out through the game. We understand there was a little confusion last night when they were handing out the jerseys, perhaps.
Yeah.
So we will try to get that for you, but we do have 32 in the backfield.
Okay, we've got 2 in the backfield now. 32 in Lugo with Barsano. Barsano with the snap, back to pass. He's rolling right. Rolling right. It looks like he's got his man. They're calling it a touchdown. Pioneers. Deuce Postel on the receiving end. Barsano with a great pass. Rolled out right, almost to the sideline. Found Deuce cutting across the middle of the end zone. That's 6 for Pinnacle.
That's right, Chris. Reminiscent of Cowboys and Niners. Roll right
Yes.
and get that pass out there. He waited for the right moment. He kind of directed people into the end zone and threw a dart in there. Great pass and excellent catch.
Pinnacle on for the extra point. We've got number 99, Ryan Orzol, who's doing the kicking for the Pioneers tonight. Good snap. Oh, wow. That could have been good from 40.
Yeah.
Great kick by number 99, Ryan Orzol, and a nice hold by 33, Caden Cresswell.
Well, that was a good first drive, Chris. Very strong. Besides that one 4th down, they really had control of the ball, really controlled the line. A lot of great movement up the middle.
A lot of good execution, almost a 10-play drive probably.
Absolutely. Well, I'm going to get a couple sponsors out because we have a lot of great contributors to Pinnacle football. We'll start off with Forbes Refrigeration and Air Conditioning. Forbes Refrigeration and Air Conditioning. A name to remember, but it's also a name you can trust, Chris. And then United Rentals. They're building your future. You're building your future, and they're there to help.
Okay, we've got Pinnacle kicking off, 7-0, 7:16 left in the first. Again, I can't wait to see the kick here from Ryan Orzol from Pinnacle's own 40-yard line.
After what you just saw, we could be getting a touchback here outdoors. So we saw a lot of those last week in Flagstaff when the varsity game was played, up at altitude and indoors.
Tolleson's return man on the 15.
Yeah,
Orzol's going to kick it over his head. Yep. And he lets it go into the end zone. It's going to be a touchback.
Yeah, good kick that landed about the 6 or 7 yard line and rolled right into the end zone. Another sponsor of Pinnacle football this year is the Kimberly Law Group. Kimberly Law Group, certified luxury marketing specialist in residential real estate in Scottsdale and North Phoenix. Your local neighborhood real estate experts. That's the Kimberly Law Group for your real estate needs. Mint Condition for your health and wellness needs, including sports-specific personal training, massage therapy, sports chiropractic, and more. Check out mintconditionstudio.com.
Okay, so rules a little different here in high school. Ball's at the 20 rather than the 25. Tolleson in a shotgun with 1 back, 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Pinnacle showing blitz. Handoff up the middle, and that goes nowhere. Brought down in the backfield, looked like number 75, Brady Boquist, was in there first.
Yeah, Brady was in there, and he had some help. That was a good effort. They were right in that. That was probably stopped, looks like 3 or 4 yards behind the line. Never really got that play going on the whole Tolleson side.
No, 2nd and 13. Great start for the defense. Okay, Tolleson with the same formation. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. QB in the pistol this time. Pinnacle again showing blitz. Oh, flag this time.
Gonna guess that's an offensive, some movement on the offensive line.
No, they're calling encroachment on the defense. Pinnacle was sending 2 each, one on either side of the D line, and a little anxious.
Pinnacle trying to announce their presence with authority on the defensive side there, and it
Yeah.
did paid off the first time, but
Okay, so now we're 2nd and 9 after the 5-yard penalty. Again, 2 receivers to each side of the formation, QB in the pistol. Pinnacle with 3 down linemen. Another flag. Encroachment on the defense again. This time we just had 3 down linemen. So somebody must have moved up front. It's now 2nd and 4. Defense is excited. They've been waiting an extra hour and a half for this game,
right.
clearly. Okay, 2nd and 4, Tolleson at their own 26. QB in the pistol. 3 down linemen again for the Pioneers. QB takes the snap, hands it off up the middle, and he's going to be tackled. Number 5, Gavin Hammond, gets him at about the 24, loss of 1.
yeah, that run was off to the Tolleson left. Good pursuit by the whole, by the entire defense there. They really didn't let him get anything.
Number 5, Gavin Hammond snuffed that out quickly.
I will say, as you're watching at home, one of the limitations we do have is we don't get a lot of feedback from the referees on the penalties. So if you hear us kind of guessing at times, that's 'cause that's because we're guessing.
Okay, QB in the shotgun. Back to pass this time. He runs. No.
Oh,
Whoa.
Brady almost had him. Yeah.
Brady almost had him. He's on the loose. Finally brought down up against the left sideline by a few Pioneers. I see Aiden Riley in there, number 95, number 52, Reed Klecka. It's going to bring up a 4th and 5.
Yeah, a lot of penetration there by the Pinnacle defensive line. Brady Boquist did get in there quickly to kind of break up any play they had running. Quarterback did a good job of scooting away, but ultimately got brought down on the other side, on the left side.
Number 4, David Malumba in for the Pioneers. 4th and 5 now. They're going for it. Unless this is going to be a quick kick. Well, it looks like they might actually be kicking it. Wow.
Oh, low
and
snap.
low snap, and it's picked up by number 5.
That's Gavin Hammond there
Yeah,
with a great
was that
quick reception.
Yeah, it's number 5, Gavin Hammond. So the kicker bobbled it, then kicked it off one of his own offensive linemen. Gavin Hammond pulled it out of the air, tried to return it, and got maybe 6 or 7 yards. It's going to be Pinnacle ball at the Tolleson 15.
Yep, almost played like a little interception in the flat there, and Gavin did a great job of controlling that ball and getting it forward. So Pinnacle, again, great field position here, even better this time on the 15.
Heads-up play by Gavin Hammond.
That's right.
And a lot of up-front pressure by the defense.
Yeah, that's really controlled the line there as much as they possibly could in those plays. 4:21 left here in the first quarter.
Okay, Pinnacle with 3 receivers on the short side. Barsano in the pistol. Back to pass, looking left. Oh!
Just missed.
Man, looked like he had his receiver in the end zone. That was number 21, Braden Frick. Just overthrew him by a yard.
Yeah, Braden had about 5 yards on the guy, on the defender from Tolleson. Just a little overthrow. It's a little tough to judge in the wind tonight, so can't blame him for not being that accurate on that one, but good opportunity.
Yep. Okay, 2nd and 10 still. Tolleson 15. Lugo in the backfield with Barsano out of the pistol. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Barsano surveying the field. Brings his receiver in motion, gives it to Lugo up the middle. Again, good, tough running by Alex Lugo.
Yeah, that's going to be close to the first down. He's right around the 5-yard line. We'll see where they spot it. They're coming out right at the 5. And it looks like they're giving the first down, so it's going to be 1st and goal from the 5.
I thought he had to get to the 4 for the first, but, well, we started on the 15, but the yardsmen look like.
We got a discount.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, 1st and goal from the Tolleson 5. Pinnacle knocking on the door again. Barsano redirects Frick to the right side. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Barsano back to pass, rolling right, quick pass. Ooh! Oh, I thought Postel had it, but the defender, good defense, you know, able to get a hand in there.
Yeah, it looks like the defender knocked it out. Deuce had it right about at the goal line, and it looked like he got knocked away, but good throw, almost good catch. Deuce hung in there for as long as he could.
Okay, 2nd and goal. Strong side right, 2 receivers right. Lugo in the backfield. Sends Deuce in motion. The give to Lugo again up the middle. Oh, and he's driving.
Close, yeah.
I think he's just short of the goal line. They're going to mark it inside the 1. It's going to be 3rd and goal from about the foot line.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive. He had 3 or 4 Tolleson defenders that he was just pushing against without any help from anybody else in his team. He was really...
Looks like a heavy lineup coming in here. Varsano stepping off. I saw number 32 come on. I saw 52 Reed Klecka. I saw number 5 Gavin Hammond. All enter the game. Looks like the Pioneers might be lining up for a Wildcat.
I see a Brady Boquist in there too. We got our defenders.
We got our
on
heavy.
offense. That's right.
And we definitely committed a false start. The whole right side of the line.
Sometimes when you put your guys in there, they're not quite used to playing those positions. You get those penalties. But
well, they seem to forget that we go on hike, and they're going to leave the heavy lineup in there. But it looks like we've got a timeout. Didn't see who called it, but it looks like there's a timeout on the field. 2:57 left in the first.
Ran off the field first. I'm going to assume it's from them, but we'll see. Get a few sponsors out of the way here as we're waiting, but before we do, you know, a lot of poise here from the offense. I'm liking what I'm seeing here. Drew Versano just going right through the motions, not panicking when he's getting rushed. Very impressive. Another sponsor of Pinnacle football this year is Flyby. That's FLYBYE. Flyby Desert Ridge is known for its irresistible Detroit-style square pan pizza, hand-tossed, crispy chicken, and more lip-smacking goodness. This go-to to-go spot serves up mouth-watering eats guaranteed to satisfy all cravings. Fly in to Flyby at Desert Ridge to see for yourself.
Okay, it looks like we're going to come back out with our usual formation. I saw Varsano back in the huddle. I see Braden Frick, Alex Lugo. Looks like, for the most part, first-team offense is going to be back out there. We're going to be 3rd and goal from just outside the 5-yard line. Okay, Gonzalez and Frick here to the right. Lugo in the backfield. Postel and Tyler LaRue on the left. Okay, he's moved Frick over to the left. We've got trips to the left. Gonzalez all by himself on the right. Brings LaRue in motion. Back to pass. Quick pass out to LaRue in the flat. And he's in! Tyler LaRue stretches the ball across the end zone. We've got 13-0 Pioneers with the extra point coming.
Chris, that was really impressive. Tyler caught that out in the flat, but he was about 3 yards short of the goal line. Made a little juke move, put it right in between those 2 defenders and stretched his way into the end zone. That was very impressive.
Great move by LaRue. As Brian said, 2 defenders out there, and he wiggled his way between them. Okay, number 99, big leg, Ryan Orzel back out for the extra point. Caden Cresswell to hold. And it's good. A little bit more of a line drive on that one, but cleared the bar easily. Pioneers up 14-0, 2:49 left in the first.
Again, this poise and execution on offense is really impressive tonight so far. Very nice to see. A couple more sponsors here. Wilmang Construction exists for people to build their genuine place of purpose in building commercial construction projects in the Valley since 1977. Chris, that is almost as old as you.
That is my birth year.
Yeah. Moon Valley Nurseries, home of the You Buy It, We Plant It. We have the best trees on earth. Go straight to the moon. Visit moonvalleynurseries.com or locations throughout the valley. Finally, the team Clean and Haul, family run and operated waste recycling services since 2002, proud sponsors of Pinnacle football this year.
Okay, a little more respect given to Ryan Orzel on this return. The returner standing at his own 6 or 7 yard line versus the 15.
He's earned those 9 yards.
He's earned those 9 yards, and here he is to kick.
Solid kick.
Great kick. Orzel gets this one, bounces at the 1, and is also going to roll into the end zone. So we're going to have Tolleson starting with it at their own 20.
Very impressive. Again, these aren't the greatest conditions. The wind is not necessarily blowing with them. It's blowing straight across the field towards us, and very, very good kick.
This kid's got a leg.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I have to be honest. I had Reed and Brady in the car the other night, and they were telling me about this offensive play they ran on. So I was kind of excited to see it.
Well, it didn't work out very well. Maybe better next time.
Hopefully they'll get a chance again.
Okay, Tolleson with 2 receivers right, 2 left. Shotgun formation. And they're going to give it to him up the middle. Gains a couple yards.
Yeah, that's some positive yardage for Tolleson there.
Couple yards. Look like Hammond in on the tackle. Number 55, Vincent Borquez. Just ran it right off left tackle. It's going to be 2nd and 8 from Tolleson's 22.
You're at about 2 minutes and 25 seconds left here in the first quarter. 14-0 Pinnacle.
Quarterback in the shotgun as usual. 3 receivers right. Pinnacle showing blitz. And we've got another flag. And we've got encroachment on the defense again.
I can't quite see what's who's that getting called on.
I don't know either.
I see Brady hitting his helmet down there, so maybe he's the culprit. But I was watching him that play, and I did not see him jump, so I'm not sure.
2nd and 3 now from the Tolleson 27.
Hopefully nobody's lining up offsides, but I don't see that either.
3 receivers right. Running back in the backfield. They flared out to the oh, man. Oh, wow. Quarterback tried a quick pass out to the right flat. The receiver bobbled it. The ball was bouncing in the air. 3 Pinnacle Pioneers were in the area. Nobody comes down with it.
Yeah, defense had that covered. The throw was, let's just say, high.
Or wobbly.
And wobbly, and put his receiver a little bit of risk there, especially given the pressure the defense is putting on tonight.
Okay, 3rd and 4. Big play here. Tolleson at their own 27. Oh,
that
wow.
time I saw him jump, Chris.
Smart move by Tolleson. Went on 2, and about 4 Pioneers jumped. That's going to be 5 yards and a first down.
Yeah, you like to see the aggressiveness on the defensive line. They really want to get in there and get the sack, but we are giving away, what is this, 4 offsides penalties on the defense so far on the defensive line.
Number 90, Austin Semenko, coming in for number 55, Vincent Borquez on the D line. 1st and 10 now. Tolleson at their own 32. Shotgun. Fakes the handoff. QB running and tackled in the backfield.
Yeah, that play seemed to develop a little slowly for Tolleson there. The quarterback was just kind of standing there for a moment and
Look like, yeah, number 33, Caden Cresswell, coming up to make the tackle for loss. We've got 2nd and 12.
Nice play by Caden from the backfield there. Yeah, I'm not sure if that was a broken play, but the quarterback kind of stood there for a split second and then decided to run to the left and didn't. It was pretty clear right away he wasn't going to get anywhere.
Yep. 2nd and 12, ball at the Tolleson 30. 3 receivers right, 1 off the formation. Quarterback gives to the running back up the middle. Not a lot there. Number 9, great play by Ryan Chitwood coming up to make the tackle.
Yeah, he wrapped him up quick, put him right down. That was a great tackle.
No gain, maybe a gain of a foot. We're still now 3rd and 11 or 12 from Tolleson's own 30.
Clock is now running down on the first quarter. We've got about 35 seconds left. We'll see if they get this play off before the end. It doesn't look like they're in any hurry to get this off, so I assume we're going to get the quarter.
They're going to get it off, but this will be the last play, barring penalty or incompletion. Snap, back to pass, looking, lots of pressure. And the QB goes down. A lot of pressure from 75, Brady Boquist, and number 95, Aiden Riley, collapsing on him.
Aiden did a great job of getting in the backfield and forcing the quarterback forward. Brady was right there to pick up the slack and bring the quarterback down. Nice sack there by Brady. Good help by Aiden. And in the end, that's 4th and about almost 15.
4th and 15, and a great job, Pioneers, watching the ball here the last couple plays.
That's right. That's they're taking care of some of those offsides. Hopefully, and we'll get rid of that for the game. And that brings us to the end of the first quarter. Pinnacle Pioneers are up 14-0 over Tolleson. Great first quarter, Chris. I'd say all in all, that's good to see. Besides the penalties off the defensive line, really some good execution on both sides of the ball for Pinnacle.
Pinnacles look great. Just need to clean up the penalties. Teams are going to switch sides now. Tolleson's going to be heading south. They're going to be on the north side of the field. 4th and 15. We'll see if they try to punt it again.
Yep. And while we're waiting for the quarter change, a couple more sponsors for you. And spent a lot of time here myself, and this place is literally right in the neighborhood of Pinnacle High School. The JW Marriott Desert Ridge. Experience every element of luxury and fun at the JW Marriott Resort and Spa. They've got golf there. Chris, you know what else they have there?
Pickleball.
That's right, pickleball. Great lazy river, great place to go with the family. Desert Ridge, JW Marriott at jwdesertridge.com.
Okay, Tolleson, refs have blown the whistle. Tolleson again looks to kick. Bad snap again. Kicker's going to run with it. He fumbles it. Picked up by number 52, Reed Klecka, and he's down to the Tolleson 8-yard line. Yeah, bad snap. The kicker tried to do what he could and ran with it out to the left. Somebody hit him, ball on the ground. Reed Klecka picked it up for about a 22-yard gain down to the Tolleson set.
Good hands by Chris. I did not see who wrapped up the kicker there and caused the fumble, but that was an excellent play as well. Reed moving the ball forward. Chris, I have to say the last couple punts that they've tried, it does not look like they're giving the punter much space there. I don't know if that's a long snapping issue or what, but both times the defense has been right up in his face.
Okay, Pioneers now at the Tolleson 7. Got to stop on the field. Lugo's got an equipment malfunction. He's going to check off. Tyler LaRue's going to come on in his place. And we've got Gavin Hammond in the backfield now with Varsano. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Drew with the snap, gives it to Hammond. Ooh, slips going up the middle. Nice tackle by number 78, Johnson, on Tolleson.
Yeah, that was, he was right there waiting for him, and he just kind of slipped over and fell down. That was over before it started. That's really the first play on offense they've had that's been stopped like that. So,
yeah, they're going to keep Hammond in the backfield. 2nd and goal now from the Tolleson 8. Varsano in the pistol. Sends Deuce in motion. Varsano back to pass, flares it out to Hammond on the left side. Hammond with running room, and he's in there for a Pioneer touchdown, 20-0. Pioneers with 11 minutes, 13 seconds left in the second quarter. Great pass, great throw.
Yeah, that's, again, caught the ball with now even more space. So it was about around the 10-yard line where he caught that ball. Moved it right up, got through a few defenders. Excellent throw. Chris, that was hard to say. We'll never know, but that looked like it was almost a backwards pass. So a little dangerous, but great composure, great catch by both the quarterback and the receiver.
Good hands by Hammond.
Yep.
Ryan Orzel in for the extra point. Nice hold by Cresswell. Again, a booming kick. No trouble there at all. 21-0 Pioneers with about 11 minutes left in the second quarter.
Yep, making quick work here. Offense is firing on I'd say all cylinders right now. They look very, again, the composure is really impressive.
Yeah, we're not looking for big plays. We're very content to take 5, 10, 15-yard chunks.
Yeah, but for the first game, the first time this team's been on the field together in anger, really impressive. Speaking of impressive, there's a great restaurant right in the Greyhawk area, Chris. Chula Seafood. Fresh fish in the desert? You bet. Fish market. They have a restaurant and a bar. It's located at the intersections of Hayden and Thompson Peak, right in Greyhawk.
It's a good restaurant. I can personally recommend it.
I can vouch for them as well. Arizona Best Real Estate. Want to know what your home is worth? Thinking about relocating? They'd love to help make you your next best decision and provide solutions for all of your real estate needs. That's Arizona Best Real Estate and Arizona Notary Services. Notary service for your convenience at your location. They'll come to you. Call Kim Norton. Wow, that name sounds familiar. Kim Horton.
Okay, Orzold to kick it off here, 21-0 Pioneers. Low kick, looks like this is going to be fielded by Tolleson's return man. He's got it at the 10 to the 15. Moves left and he fumbles it. Oh, looks like Tolleson jumped on it, but a great play by Michael Martin, who got his hand in there and pulled the ball out. But it looks like Tolleson was able to recover. It's going to be Wolverine ball on about their own 16. Great play by Michael Martin. We haven't called his name. He started on defense as a DB, but obviously not a lot of passing from the Wolverines so far.
That's right.
But great play there.
Yeah, that was number 24, Martin. He was pursuing the kickoff returner from behind and just got his hand in there and pulled it right out. We have word that Michael's mom has been really zooming in on him tonight because she is operating our camera. I'm sure she got a great, and you at home got a great view of that strip there.
Okay, Tolleson here, operating out of the shotgun, 4 receivers, running back in the backfield. They are going to give it to the back. He's hitting the backfield, runs it all the way out to the right sideline, covered a lot of ground, but unfortunately, for maybe no gain, maybe even a loss of a yard.
A lot of running there for not much. I saw Brady again in there on that tackle. A lot of pursuit, great pursuit out by the Pinnacle side on their to their left.
Yeah, great coverage. They strung that play out. This looks like a bigger running back than they started with. This is number 10, Dunlap. So Tolleson now 2nd and 12. Okay, they're going to give him a loss of, 1, maybe 2 yards. 2nd and 12 now from their own 18. Dunlap stays in the backfield, 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. QB in the shotgun. Gonna give it to him again. Handoff was messy.
Yeah, that was not clean, but no fumble or anything, but just...
No, not a lot of room though. He tried to run up the middle, got maybe a yard or 2. They're gonna, they're spotting it at now the Tolleson's 15 or 16 yard line.
Yeah, looks like we're back to, what are we at, 3rd and 10 now?
We have 3rd and 10, yeah.
So the Pinnacle defensive line, although have made a few mistakes tonight with the penalties, are playing very stoutly. They are not letting anything get by them, and they are getting to that quarterback. So good job so far.
Number 95, Aiden Riley, down here on the sideline. Looks like he's holding his left leg.
Trainer's not with him, so he maybe should be stretching out, but...
Okay, trips to the left. Again, Pinnacle showing blitz, and again, encroachment on the defense. I know number 32, Caden Cresswell, looked like he moved across the line but tried to get back and reset himself. I don't think the refs agreed with that.
Yeah.
So we've got now 3rd and about 5.
Caden there blitzing from the defensive back position, so obviously we are trying to be aggressive. You'd love to see that, but we got to be smart as well.
Okay, 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6. Crowd is restless, wants the defense to watch the ball. Shotgun Tolleson again on the 2 count. And we've got a timeout,
Yeah,
Tolleson.
That's a timeout, Tolleson. That time you could see the Pinnacle defense just itching to get in there. You saw some of the linebackers moving around, but not
Disciplined.
not crossing the line that time. So
Yeah, much better, boys.
I have a feeling that right now, as they're in that huddle and in the halftime huddle, they'll be talking about that and get that corrected.
Yeah, head coach Will Zupke right in the middle of it.
Yeah. While they are doing that, let's talk about oral surgery there, Chris. North Valley Oral Surgery, in fact. Dr. Donald Johnson, serving the North Valley for oral surgery needs for over 20 years of experience. So if you need some help with your teeth, Dr. Donald Johnson. Arena Sports Grill, proud sponsors of Pinnacle football. Arena Sports Grill is Scottsdale's neighborhood grill since 2003. Located at 63rd Street and Bell Road, that's Arena Sports Grill.
And a shout out here to Wyatt Horton, Pinnacle's varsity quarterback, who's watching the broadcast tonight. Good luck tomorrow night, Wyatt. Okay, we've got 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6. Shotgun formation, Tolleson back to pass. Passes out to the left. Wow! Number 24, Michael Martin in the backfield. Tackles the receiver right as he catches the ball for a loss of 3 or 4. Man, Martin read that from the snap.
Yeah, he looked like the receiver on that one. He was right there before the ball got there. I have a feeling, Chris, not to call it, but we're going to see a lot of broken up passes and maybe some interceptions tonight. This Tolleson team is not quite clicking on all cylinders yet. They are kind of telegraphing a lot of passes, telegraphing their plays.
Okay, so 4th and 9 now. See what Tolleson elects to do. They break the huddle. Again with a kicker relatively deep in the backfield. Looks like they're going to try to punt it again. Better snap, but he's running it. And he's not going to get there. Nope, unfortunately gained maybe a yard. Maybe no yards, but Pinnacle's going to take over right there at Tolleson's 16-yard line.
Yeah, Chris, that snap was a little better, but not great. It was around the ankles instead of the shoelaces, and it was kind of slow as well. I couldn't tell. I don't think that was a design run. I can't see them calling that off from where they were, but he didn't hesitate to go with the ball.
Yeah, hard to tell. He seemed to be running almost right as he caught it. Okay, Pinnacle ball now on the Tolleson 16. Barsano back to work.
Yeah, they are right at it with 8.5 minutes left here in the second quarter.
Hammond in the backfield again. Barsano rolling left, has his receiver, and that's caught.
We do have a flag down in the backfield.
It was caught by number 87, Tyson Muniz, but we do have a flag.
Yeah, I like that Pinnacle's right back out here, keeping the pedal down. We were talking with Drew's dad before the game a little bit, and that's exactly what he said he was talking to Drew about was, don't let up.
It's going to be some kind of a penalty on the defense, 5-yard penalty. It's going to put Pinnacle 1st and goal at the Tolleson 3.
He was saying don't let up until you hear that cry out for mercy. Do not let up, and that's exactly what Pinnacle's doing here in this first half. They were right back out there ready to run a play.
Pistol formation, Hammond in the backfield. 3 receiver set. Barsano with the give to Hammond up the middle. He's in.
That's another touchdown for Hammond.
Touchdown,
tonight.
Pioneers. That's right. That's Gavin Hammond's 2nd touchdown. Pioneers open up a 4 TD lead, 27-0 with the extra point coming. Pinnacle able to move the ball at ease on offense. Great job, offensive line.
They've been having good luck right up the middle all night, and that time it happened to be right into the end zone. So another good play, another well-executed play. Gavin Hammond having quite a night here.
Okay, Cresswell and Orzel back out for the extra point. Good snap, good hold. Orzel with another beautiful kick.
Kaboom.
28-0 with 7:49 left in the second quarter. Pioneers putting in the work down in Tolleson tonight.
That's right. Well, we have another member of the Pinnacle family that is sponsoring Pinnacle football this year. One of our defensive backs, Caden Cresswell, his mom. It's Center Stage Dance Studio, where they love to put you at center stage, training baby divas and dudes through college kids, located in the Scottsdale Air Park. Center Stage Dance Studio.
Couple of names out there on kickoff coverage. Number 35, Brock Adams is in. Number 15, Abdi Samath Kumar. Number 32, number 7, Carson Kimmerly.
Got Caden
Number
Cresswell
13,
on the end
Phoenix Galvin.
here. Yep.
Yeah, Caden Cresswell, Braden Frick, Reed Klecka, Ryan Orzal. And number 4, David Malumba. Orzal with the kick. Forthcoming. Ref's going to blow it dead. Number 55 leaving the field. Nope, he's going to stay. 59. One too many out there for Tolleson.
They had 12 players in the field.
Here's the kick from Orzal, another big boot
Yeah, that's a good kick there.
into the end zone.
No chance on that one. Landed right on the end zone line.
And the defense is going to start again. So Tolleson will have it at their own 20.
Another sponsor of Pinnacle Football, Valid Entry. They offer biometric identity solutions for web use. So Valid Entry, proud sponsor of Pinnacle Football this year.
Number 50, Carson Fisher, has checked in for the Pioneer lineup. He's on the D-line playing the nose tackle. Braden Frick also checking in at corner. Tolleson in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. The snap. Give it again up the middle. And he is gang tackled. At least 4 or 5 Pioneers in on that tackle. He's going to have a short gain of 2, maybe 3.
Yeah, it looks like Pinnacle's starting to rotate some different players in here, get some experience.
Okay, Tolleson to the line, 2nd and 7. Shotgun formation, again 4 receiver. Actually, he's going to work out of the pistol with a running back behind him. Takes the snap, fumbles the snap. Ball's on the ground, and Pinnacle thinks they have it. And then they don't, actually. Tolleson looks like they recovered it. Aiden Riley was in there.
It was close, and that quite honestly just would have been a disaster for Tolleson. I mean, it would have been the 3rd or 4th possession that Pinnacle would have taken over inside the 20-yard line in the Tolleson field. So it's good for them they got it, but now they are sitting 3rd and 10+ yards to go.
Aiden Riley going to jog off again. Looks like his leg is bothering him. Brady Boquist back into the game. Tolleson now 3rd and 10. Maybe 3rd and 11 from their own 19.
Yeah, Aiden on the bench doesn't seem completely comfortable.
Okay, 3rd and 11. 4 receivers again, working out of the shotgun. And the play's run up the middle. Sorry, I thought I heard a whistle.
Yeah, we were getting a little interference in our headphones, I think, which sounded like a whistle, but no, it was a full play. But again, for Tolleson, now we're looking at 4th down, no gain.
Yeah, 4th and 10, 4th and 11 now from their own 19. Tolleson in their usual punt formation.
Chris, if you're Tolleson, I mean, what do you do at this point? Do you just try to learn as many lessons from this as you can at this point, or do you try to air it out or something? Because at this point, nothing's working.
Kicker got it off, but the kick was unfortunately straight up. But they are going to get a good bounce on it, and Pinnacle's going to start now at the Tolleson 39. So actually, the most successful punt so far tonight. He got it off.
That kick flew about maybe 7 yards, but rolled another 20. So while we're waiting for the players to come back on the field, a couple more sponsors here for Pinnacle Football. In Media Integrated Technologies, the leading provider of workplace audio and video conference solutions in the Southwest. That's In Media Integrated Technologies. And Cimarron River Company. Visit them online at cimarronrivercompany.com. They specialize in Native American jewelry in Cave Creek.
Okay, Varsano back in the shotgun. LaRue in motion. The give to Lugo up the middle. Lugo with a nice hole. Flag came in, but it's going to be a 6 or 7 yard gain, barring the penalty.
Yeah, again, success up the middle there. We'll see what the call is.
Pinnacle walking backwards.
Yeah, Pinnacle's coming back like it's on them.
Looks like it might be a hold.
Yep.
Yeah, they're going to walk it back 10 yards. No, they're going to walk it back 15. We don't know what that call was. Didn't see any kind of a personal foul.
Not sure what that could have been unless someone had illegal hands to the face or something, but...
Okay, 1st and 25 now for the Pioneers. 3 receivers in a bunch to the right. Braden Frick solo to the left. Lugo in the backfield. Varsano working from the shotgun. LaRue in motion. Varsano back to pass, looks deep, goes deep to Deuce Postel, wide open, and he's got it.
Another great catch by Deuce there right on the sideline. Similar to the first one, he had his body turned around, pulled it in right over his shoulder on the sideline, kept a foot in.
Great play, down to the Tolleson 18, nice throw by Drew, and Postel had 4 or 5 yards on the closest DB.
Yeah, great connection there. I mean, it's sometimes the toughest play to hit is that wide open one, and he had Deuce running down the field.
Okay, 4 minutes, 20 seconds left. Pinnacle knocking on the door again. 1st and 10 at the Tolleson 18. Varsano in the gun, trips to the left. Lugo behind him. Now he moves Lugo up equal with him. Takes the snap, looking to the right again for Frick. Ooh, man. Great pass by Varsano. Frick tried to go over the defender, just couldn't bring it in, but Brian, I thought Varsano put it in a good spot.
Yeah, that was a great pass. He threw it about a foot or two over the defender's head, and Braden went up there to try to get it. Had a good shot at it. Good play by the defender. Looked like he might have gotten a hand in there.
Yep. Number 87, Tyson Muniz checking in as well. Yeah, number 87, and Braden Frick checking out. 2nd and 10 now from Tolleson's 18. Gonzalez and Postel to the right. LaRue to the left. The give this time to Lugo up the middle. Wow, great run by Alex. Shedding defenders close to a 1st down.
Yeah, that middle is just a gold mine for them tonight. Every time they've gone for it almost, except for that one play that the defender happened to be there. They've gotten at least 5+ yards in that one. Now we're looking at, looks like about 3rd and 1.
Pinnacle going to stay in the gun. 3rd and 1, just inside the 10-yard line. They give it again to Lugo up the middle. He's got the 1st. Legs still working. They give him forward progress to about the 5. We're going to have 1st and 10 now from the Tolleson 5.
Yeah, I mean, decent stop by Tolleson there. They stouted up and got, only let him have about 3 or 4 yards there, but that was certainly not for the 1st down. And now it's 1st and goal from the 5. 3 minutes and 45 seconds left in the 2nd quarter.
Varsano with 4 receivers. Fakes it to Lugo. Hits Deuce. Ooh,
That's
collision
close.
at the 1 or the 2. Deuce trying to jam it in. Looks like they're going to call him just short.
Yeah, he was angling his way in there trying to get that ball to the end zone. Didn't quite get it. You can see that he couldn't get his arms out to get that ball over the pylon, but good effort by Deuce. Great throw again by
Yeah, nice play by the DB, keeping him out.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, here comes this heavy lineup. I see Varsano checking out. Boquist, Kleka, 32 all checking in.
Right,
and
so,
I'm assuming, here comes Gavin Hammond. I'm assuming we've got the Wildcat.
So this is the play that I heard about in the car the other night. I'm excited to see this in action. Hopefully we can stay put on the line until the snap this time and see what happens here.
Okay, the heavy to the right this time. Hammond in the backfield to take the snap. They get it to him. He goes right off that right line, but does not look like he gets in.
No, they stopped him short. I think that heavy offensive line got all the way through the defensive line into the end zone.
They didn't take the D line with them.
That's right. That's exactly right.
They're going to run it again. Again with the strong to the right. Hammond in the backfield. He takes the snap. Again, he cuts it up the middle this time. And this one, they're going to call him short again. I thought he was in.
Hard to see from here, but that looked like he might have gotten across the line there. But obviously, trust the ref's judgment. They're a lot closer than we are.
4th and goal now, and we've got a penalty. Well, we've also got a timeout, Pinnacle, but I saw a flag go up.
Yeah, I did see a flag. Right as Pinnacle was starting to run off the field, looks like Pinnacle probably called the timeout.
Flag is the ref is putting the flag away. Ball is staying at the 1 foot line. Looks like the heavies are coming off.
Yeah. Didn't the penetration that you would think you'd get from that heavy line, didn't quite see it. Maybe what they're expecting, but interesting play. As we're waiting here, let's get a couple more sponsors in. Proud sponsors of Pinnacle football. Bud Orthodontics, stunning smiles. Well, that's their specialty. Smile with confidence with Bud Orthodontics. Spine Fit, chiropractic and rehabilitation. It's proud to maintain athletes' top physical condition, relieve pain and restore wellness. We're Spine Fit Chiropractic. And Best Home Appliances. Visit us at the corner of Tatum and Bell. Best Home Appliances is your local Pinnacle family-owned source for luxury appliances. And finally, I'll get in here, Upper Crust Pizza. I know all of our players appreciate and love Upper Crust Pizza. Why? Well, they've been feeding Pinnacle football teams since 2010. So thank you to Upper Crust Pizza for all you do.
Okay, we've got the customary formation out there with Varsano. Lugo in the backfield, Frick wide left by himself, trips to the right.
We are at 4th down, so 4th and goal on the 1.
Varsano working out of the gun. Takes the snap, back to pass, rolling right, looking. Varsano wants it himself, and he's got it.
Yeah, he didn't get touched. He didn't get touched before he went into the end zone.
Pioneers.
Nice run there.
Varsano was looking for that the whole way.
Yeah.
Great run. They rolled him out. Had receiving options if he needed it, but Varsano walks it in, and we've got 34-0 with 2 minutes, 37 seconds left before half.
So, Chris, this brings up a little bit of an interesting dilemma as we look at Pinnacle football this year, especially on the JV side. We're up, hopefully 35-0 here in a second. Maybe a time you're going to rest some of your starters, protect your quarterback a little bit. Chris, we only have 1 quarterback on the roster.
Yeah, well, nice kick again by Orzel. Yeah, we'll see how Coach elects to do it in the second half. But that's 35-0 here with 2 minutes and 37 seconds left in the half. I think real quick, too, quick shout out to the Pinnacle coaches. Will Zubke, the head coach. Cush Miller, the offensive coordinator. Brett Vick, the running backs coach. Ben Foynmayer, the offensive line coach. John Reed coaches the D-line, and Dave Franklin has special teams. We've got Ryan Orzel teeing up the ball.
As Chris has pointed out several times, Orzel's been very strong at the foot tonight. I think he's had, of all the kickoffs we've had, he's had 1 that's been returned. All the others been touchbacks. We'll see what he does here. Again, the wind blowing towards the Pinnacle bench.
They're going to blow this one dead. But that got all the way to the end zone.
Yikes.
In the air.
That might have been his best kick yet.
Yeah, I think it was.
No apparent foul on the play there. Looks like they're going to line it up again at the 40.
Tolleson with one return man. Here comes Orzel with the kick.
Ooh.
Another big kick. That's going to go into the end zone, over the head, and actually the longest kick of the night now. That almost went through the end zone.
My goodness.
Tolleson to take over at their own 20. They've got 2 minutes and 37 seconds left here before half.
Get to a couple more sponsors here while we're waiting for the turnover here, or turnover of players, I should say. FBC Mortgage, Adam Freelander at FBC Mortgage, your trusted friend in lending. Chris, one of my favorites, In-N-Out Burger is a sponsor of Pinnacle Football. Football's Friday night spot. Our local burger joint at Desert Ridge Marketplace. Quality you can taste, and where quality counts.
Okay, good. Just going to check our defensive lineup here.
So
these
now
are all names that we have seen before.
We seem to have a penalty. There seemed to have been a.
Okay.
We've gotten word that there was a personal foul or a 15-yard penalty, a sideline warning against Pinnacle. Didn't see quite what happened there. Maybe some players were on the field when they shouldn't have been.
Tolleson taking over on their own 35. Quarterback looking to run, and he's going to be brought down right at the sideline. Number 36, that was Anthony Tawil driving him out of bounds. Great play by Anthony.
Good. I mean, the quarterback did get a few yards there. Looks like a 3 or 4 yard gain. I have to say, Tolleson's quarterback, or number 2 there, who just went off the field, not the biggest guy. Probably not the guy you want running your football on the regular.
Okay, 2nd and 7 now. Tolleson with their best drive so far at their own 38, aided by the 15-yard penalty.
Number 2 is Washington for Tolleson.
Got Carson Kimmerly in now at DB. Matt Mula also in at safety. Tolleson with 3 receivers right. Working out of the pistol. Snap, give, up the middle. I see Reed Klecka there. Boy, this guy's got some legs. He's pushing about 5 or 6 Pioneers to bring him down, but he keeps his legs moving and gets a first.
Yeah, I've got to say that's the most successful offensive play Tolleson's had so far, and it's, Chris, I got to say it's impressive that that was a play of 100% effort, and impressive to see him showing that effort down 35-0 in the first half. Love to see that.
Yeah, number 6. Well, we don't have number 6 on Tolleson, but a nice run. Again, 4 or 5 Pioneers in to bring him down. Number 2, again, working out of the pistol, still with 4 receivers and 1 back. 1st and 10. Gives it to him again. And Reed Klecka and number 36 again, great play. Anthony Tawil and Klecka right there to bring him down. Maybe a loss of 1.
Yeah, that's going to bring up 2nd and 11. We've got about 4:49 left here in the second quarter, first half.
Timeout. Well, nope, the clock is running. Quick water break. Tolleson content to let the clock run. Inside of 30 seconds here at their own 46-yard line. Now they come to the line. 4 receivers. 1 back in the gun. Number 2 back to pass. Drops back, going deep. Floats it up there. Ooh, 3 Pioneers in coverage on number 81. Nobody comes down with it. Not a bad throw by the quarterback.
Yeah, it was okay. He just
floated it a bit.
Yeah,
but
a little floated, a little wobbly, and a lot of defenders there. There were 3 main defenders and then 3 more right beside him. So saw Caden Cresswell in there among others.
Got some air under that one though. We've got number 30 in, 2 at DB. We don't have his name, again, due to some of the jersey confusion yesterday.
And I'm pretty sure Tolleson has switched quarterbacks now to number 2. I don't think that's who started the game.
Okay, 3rd and 11, 12 seconds left. Number 2 in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Oh, fumbles it again. Looks like he decided last minute to give it to his running back. Pinnacle's ball. Wow.
Good penetration there. I don't know if that's what helped cause the fumble. I saw Brady Boquist right there with the exchange.
Yeah, I think number 49, Max Stepney, came up with the ball, and we've got Pinnacle ball here with 6 seconds left at the Tolleson 43. Brian, he looked like he was going to drop back and pass, and then at the last second tried to hand it to his running back.
Almost like that was designed, but not a good design.
So, in all intents and purposes, likely the last play of the half. Pinnacle is going to bring out a 4-wide set. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Varsano looks like he's going to come under center. He is under center, and he's going to take a knee. So that's going to be the half. Pinnacle 35, Tolleson 0. And the schools are going to head to the locker rooms. Great first half.
Yeah, great first half for Pinnacle on both sides of the ball. Defense was putting a lot of pressure on them all game. I will say Tolleson, I'll give them credit this last drive. They did show some positive yardage and some grit. But gosh, Chris, what do you say about the offense? I mean, what a showing.
Well, offense and defense both. Tolleson did not take a snap on the Pinnacle side of the field. And the offense scored, I believe, on every possession.
Yeah.
Scored a touchdown on every possession. That's what you want.
With relative ease. A lot of great runs up the middle, some very good passes. Hammond with a couple of great scores. It's just a great first showing for a team. This is their first time on the field together, as I said earlier. Showing poise, confidence, and they're aggressive. Chris, we saw some defensive line issues in the first half a little bit. But, and that was just some offside penalties. I think we had 4 or 5 of those, but they seem to have gotten those ironed out. Look.
You guys signing off for this? Can't still, Carl? Just in time, battery 1's down. Looks like just came on for halftime, is what you thought. No problem. Do you want me to turn it off?
No. I don't know which one is 1 and which one is 2.
Hey! Oh, my dear. I mean,
What's going on?
what are you doing?
How are you? I didn't know he was playing on JV2.
Going back and forth. So. A little spark. He just decided, I'd rather play.
That's kind of where we're at.
Yeah.
And now he's not playing either. So what the hell to do? I'm not gonna be able to keep him in football. It was everything in a fight to get him to play this year.
gonna have to let us know when we tear down fast. You know, he got really comfortable with Coach Will last year, and so you know, he just started asking for reps with him this summer. So that is reps for you because I'm not.
Coach Will?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The head coach, because he was the defensive coordinator last year for Jersey.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, you want to play?
Well, Zupke came up to you and one other kid and basically told him, no, you're going to be getting the majority of reps on JV. Thanks, babe.
Oh, thank you. You're so nice.
Well, at this rate, you can have his.
That's okay. Probably wouldn't eat it
Blue
fast
raspberry and tiger's blood.
Irish one, Irish
I wish I had some advice.
What?
I said I wish I had some advice. I mean, tough advice.
There's no advice to be given. It's just, it's not a system that's conducive for anything, really. I mean, like the team atmosphere's there, but like the last 2 seasons, like you have kids on the team telling them that like Letty likes winning place game. They still win.
That's the way I think.
That's the stupid part though. It's not like they can't play. It's not like he shits the bed. He'll go out there and make tackles. He'll do what you want him to do. He'll catch the ball. But
Maybe you can go around
he can't do anything, and all you're doing is hurting his pride by forcing him to go through the shit in practice and get.
I'm hoping they'll put some of the other kids out second half. That's what they did last night on the freshman game.
That'd be nice. I mean, that's his hope.
Really,
He's
no
just,
start other than, you know,
he's
they
just
even put
hoping.
in their quarterback. You know, because I don't think they're
My one in this team.
Well, that's the whole reason. He's kind of like giving up on it. He's just like, well, you know, hopefully if I play JV, I'll get at least to play.
When school started, I guess.
I'm gonna run around for snack bar. Do you need anything?
No, I'm good.
Sure.
Yeah, I told Tim, I texted him. I'm just,
I won't be here by the time they start, but they're gonna take themselves off of you. You know what to do, so.
okay,
All right.
cool. I'll just tell him to give me a thumbs up so I know not, I know to pay attention. I'm hoping. It'd be nice. I did see on like defense, Michael. He's probably out for the rest of the game at least at this point, unless they come back.
Are you able to play back right now?
We could, but we won't, just because when we're kind of paused right now. But when we set up at the Pinnacle Stadium, the goal this year is to be able to just play back. But you can watch the broadcast. You can watch this. It's recorded. It'll be on YouTube. So.
Oh, will be.
Oh yeah. So we're live. We're live
Well, welcome back to Pinnacle Football here tonight. We have about 30 seconds until restarting this game. First half was impressive for the Pinnacle Pioneers on both sides of the ball. They pretty much dominated on offense, scoring 35 points, getting all of their scoring on all of their possessions. And we're getting settled here in the wind. So I was given control of the mic and stuff, and hopefully we're back on the air here. I would press the two buttons he told me to press. We'll see here.
I think we're good. Second half getting ready to get underway.
Yeah, can you hear me? Yeah. Impressive first half for the Pioneers. They, as we talked about before we left, dominant on offense, as you said. They scored on every possession, and the defense was stout. Especially on special teams. That the punter barely got off a punt in the first half, and certainly had a lot of opportunities to do it.
They just put another 3 minutes on the clock, so we've got a little bit of time here.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, we've everybody was kind of looking at their phones a little earlier. We do have a dust storm warning in the area. Hopefully, we'll be able to spare ourselves from any kind of game stoppage.
So Pinnacle should be kicking off. We received the kick to start the game. So we'll get to see Ryan Orzel unleash that leg again.
Well, while we were waiting for the, can you hear me? While we're waiting for the second half kickoff here, we'll go through a couple more of our sponsors for Pinnacle Football. Malohi Fitness. Find your strength at Malohi Fitness, located at 25th Place and Rose Garden. Stotze Equipment. Stotze's vision to be the best equipment dealer in the world, now celebrating 76 years in the business, which is just about as old as me.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
For those who don't know, varsity tomorrow night at Pinnacle High School, 7 p.m. against these Tolleson Wolverines. Hope to see you there.
And we have, as you'll see on the screen here in just a moment, we have a pretty good dust storm now rolling into the stadium. So we'll see if that's going to cause any kind of delay. Pretty significant dust storm here.
Orzo is going to be kicking with the wind to his back. But the teams are still lining up, so refs look like we're going to continue.
I will say, Chris, the temperature thankfully just dropped about 10 degrees, which is nice.
Yes.
But we'll probably, as we batten down the hatches here, we'll probably let you watch the game. Hopefully the camera stays up.
Alex Lugo lining up to kick, as opposed to number 99, Ryan Orzel. Ref's getting set. Lugo in the midst of the haboob.
Yeah, the visibility is definitely affected. I mean, you can see across the field for sure, but the building, like from our vantage point, it is a little hard to see the stands across the way.
Lugo with a great kick. That also goes into the end zone.
Yeah.
Wow, terrific kick,
Yeah,
Alex.
very, very good.
So Tolleson going to take the touchback and start at their own 20. There's penalty flags on the field. I'm guessing that could be a personal foul. There was a little bit of tackling after the play.
Yeah, the Tolleson defenders, our special team, were going after number 7.
Yeah, Carson Kimberly.
Yep, Carson Kimberly, and knocked him down. He got up, started running back down the field, and again they went after him after the whistle was blown. So wouldn't surprise me if this is going back towards the Tolleson end zone, and it certainly is.
Okay, so Tolleson going to get marked with a 10-yard penalty, going to start at their own 10. 1st and 10 from the 10. Pioneer with the usual defense. Kimberly's going to stay in at DB.
And if you're just joining us, the fog did not roll in. We are in the middle of a bit of a dust storm here in Arizona. If you're from out of town, we call these haboobs.
Shotgun snap. Ooh, and the quarterback's going to run with it out to the left. Runs into Kimberly, who makes the tackle at the 10.
Yeah, Chris, he dropped that snap at some point, didn't he? Pick that up off the ground?
Yep, he bobbled it. Broken play, gain of 0. 2nd and 10 from the 10.
And if you didn't catch the first half, that play right there pretty much epitomizes what the first half for Tolleson went like on offense. A lot of broken plays, a lot of penetration by the Pinnacle defense.
Number 2 ran off the field, but he's coming back on. Number 2 back into the huddle.
Yeah, I think he's getting plays directly from the coach on the sidelines.
Yep. Boy, it has gotten colder, Brian.
Yep. It's refreshing.
Okay,
Chris.
so yeah, Tolleson, 4 receivers set, 3 to the left, 1 to the right. He's got his back in the backfield. Pinnacle shows blitz, takes the snap, hands it off, running back up the middle, runs right into Klecka and number 95, Aiden Riley.
Yeah, that is the opposite of our experience on the Pinnacle side going up the middle. Pinnacle middle on the defense has been very stout tonight. On offense, Pinnacle's been able to run up the middle pretty much at will all night long. We have about, and apologize for the wind noise at home. It is just blowing like crazy here, but we've got about 10 minutes and 15 seconds left here in the third quarter.
3rd and 10, still from the 10. Usual formation. They brought in, no, they've got trips now to the right. Pinnacle again showing blitz. Gives it to the running back again, up the middle. He gains maybe 1 or 2. Gavin Hammond in there with number 9 Ryan Chitwood on the tackle.
Yeah,
so we're going to be 4th and 8 from
Chris,
the 12.
Chris, what's just watching this defense right now, what's really impressive are the levels. The levels are really in place. So your first level, if that runner is getting either 2 or through the first level, that second level is right up to back them up. They are just...
Tolleson going to run this quick. Broke the huddle quickly. Back to punt. He gets it off again. Short kick. Going to bounce at about the 23 and rolls to about the 26. So Pinnacle going to start there at the Tolleson 26, 1st and 10.
Well, he probably had a 20 to 25-mile-an-hour wind directly into him that he was kicking into, but that happened to also be his
good point, Brian.
His best kick of the night. He did get that one off. Pinnacle again, besides maybe their first possession, starting in Tolleson territory once again. They've had possessions, multiple possessions inside the 20. This one is inside the 30, starting from about the 26-yard line at Tolleson.
So we've got a QB change. Deuce Postel takes over at QB. Barsano going to sit this one out. 5 receivers, 32 in motion. Deuce out of the gun. Oh, drops the snap, but the whistle blew it dead. Let's see what the call is. False start on the offense. Going to be 1st and 15 now from the Tolleson 31. Holy cow. Boy, the wind has got to be 40 or 50 miles an hour now.
That's the second wave of the haboob coming in here now. Yeah, so Deuce has, I mentioned earlier that there's only one quarterback on the roster, but that's not exactly true. Deuce played quarterback for the freshman team last year, played very well, as I said earlier, very athletic player, certainly capable of filling this position.
4 receivers, the give up the middle to 32, and he's met pretty much right at the line of scrimmage by the Tolleson D line. Gain of maybe a half a yard. We're going to be 2nd and 15 now from the Tolleson 32.
Yeah, folks, just to describe the situation to you here, the dust is blowing. If you've never been in a dust storm before, the grit gets in your mouth, it gets in your eyes. It's got to be a little tough on the players up there. The goalpost is waving back and forth pretty seriously, so we've got some pretty harsh conditions out here for these kids.
3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Postel again with the give to 32. This time he's met in the backfield and gang tackled by the Wolverines. Ball came out, but I think he was down. We're going to now be 3rd and call it 12. 3rd and 12 from Wolverine 36. Wow.
Yeah, this is, again, I'm not sure if the camera is doing it much justice, but the wind is just strong and violent. We're having a little trouble. Chris and I are sitting at the top of the visitor stands, and it's hard to keep things, even the things with weights.
Okay, Deuce now. Here we go. 3rd and 25. All alone in the backfield. Deuce is going to run to the right. Got a blocker in front of him. Going to pick up maybe 5 yards before he's tackled by 4 or 5 Wolverines. Pinnacle going to have a 4th and 14 from the Wolverine 30.
Clock is running. We got about 5.5 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter.
A lot of folks are headed to the cars. So this is hard to sit through.
It is. It is.
5 receivers. Postel in the gun. Back to pass. Wind at his back. Launches it deep. Got a man. Oh! Almost caught. Was that LaRue, number 1?
It's hard. Honestly, Chris, it's hard to see the numbers. That
no, it looks like. No, I think it was Lugo. I think it's number 8.
Lugo? It's either. Yeah.
I think it's Alex who was running down the sideline. Good throw by Deuce. Almost connected. Alex had a step. Okay, Tolleson's going to take over now at their own 30.
I'm not sure if you just saw a bird trying to fly across the field and it couldn't. It was literally like flying and hovering right in the middle of the field. Yeah, that was pretty impressive. With everything that's going on, the wind, the dust, Deuce put that right on the receiver. That was a pretty impressive throw.
Coaches are now speaking with the refs at midfield.
Yeah, this is this is rough conditions. We just so you know, for the safety of the players, we have not had any rain. We have not seen any lightning in the area, so
I think they just called the game. Yep.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
They just called the game. Field teams are lining up in midfield.
That's gonna be a smart thing, Chris. This is.
Congrats to the Pioneers. Great opening win, 35-0. And we're signing off. Have a good night, everyone.
Thank you for listening.